Hey, I'm Roland with Mobile Geeks, and we're right here at Toshiba 2014. And just in case you didn't know, this video is brought to you by Asus and Mercedes-Benz. And what we have right here is the new Toshiba Cloudbook. So this is the first cheap 11.6-inch Windows 8.1 notebook from Toshiba in this case. It's going to retail for €299 in Europe. It's probably going to be $299 US, but the street price will probably drop down to $250, maybe even $200 US pretty soon. And the reason why they can do this so cheaply is because it is using an Intel Celeron N2840 dual-core SoC in here that's running at 2.16 gigahertz at the maximum. The standard frequency should be around 1.6 gigahertz, I think, but I can't really promise you that, so just look it up or whatever. And otherwise, you have 2 gigs of RAM in here, 32 gigs of flash storage, so no HDD or no standard hard drive integrated, but an SSD should give you a nice, pretty good performance actually, I guess, compared to a standard hard drive. Just depends on how quick, how fast this eMMC flash storage is in here. It's an 11.6-inch device, and as you can see, this doesn't even have a touchscreen, so they left this out to lower the price. And if you look from the sides on the screen, you'll see, yes, this is a TN panel, so the viewing angles are not the best. But other than that, it's a pretty nice looking laptop for $299 or even less money. So what you get is a chiclet keyboard right here that bends a tiny bit. So if I press really hard, it does bend. So it's really pretty sturdy actually. Key size is pretty much alright, I think. We have even some page down and page up buttons down here. And pretty big shift keys, but if you're European or whatever and have more keys on the keyboard, that might end up being a bit packed. If you look on the left side here, that's a nice improvement. So they're cutting down on the normally pretty huge caps lock key right here that nobody ever uses except when you're trolling the internet. Let's take a quick tour around the sides then. We have the full-size SD card reader there, plus a full-size USB 3.0 port and a full-size HDMI out, which is nice to see on a device this thin. We have the power button and a power LED right there, plus the power jack back there. And if you look from the side, you can also see it is pretty thin, so that's thanks to the Celeron CPU that's integrated right here, and it's also fanless because of the CPU that it is running. Again, no touchscreen. Let's move over to the other side then, and here we have a Kensington lock port right there, another USB port, which is a USB 2.0 port, and the headset jack, and that's pretty much it. Quick look at the front right here. Down here we have a pretty decent looking trackpad that is pretty big, and it also has 2 separate mouse buttons. So it is clickable, but you're not dependent on the clicking mechanism of the keyboard, of the trackpad to really work out. So actually pretty nice idea to put in those separate mouse buttons right there. Up top we have a VGA front camera, it's a 1.0 megapixel camera in here. The whole thing is pretty slim, as you can see, and if you look at the specs down here, which I'm not sure you can read, it is using a 29 watt-hour or 3820 milliamp hour battery that should give you a runtime of around 6 hours depending on what you use this device for. So I was rolling with Mobile Geeks, checking out the Toshiba Cloudbook CL10B actually at IFA 2014, and if you like what we do on our channel, give us a thumbs up, follow the channel, subscribe to us on Google+, Twitter, and Facebook, and we'll see you later. Bye.